Halo semuanya, kembali lagi bersama Muhammad Rafli. Dan langsung saja kita akan meneruskan gameplay Assassin's Creed. Dan di video sebelumnya teman-teman, kita udah Assassinate Jubair al-Hakim di mana ya? Di Damaskus kalau nggak salah. Di Damaskus apa di Akka ya? Yang dia, di Damaskus. Dia pakai bajunya sama kayak pengikutnya, jadi kita bingung. Jadi di map itu ada 5, kita harus kesini satu-satu. Kita harus nyari mana Jubair yang asli. Dan akhirnya kita juga udah assassinate si Jubair teman-teman. Dan sekarang kita tinggal masuk ini ke Animus untuk lanjut ceritanya. Oke, biar Desmond tiduran dulu teman-teman. Oke, kita continue aja.
Come in, my student. We have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sablé is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool, one that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
He would force it.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced then to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way through you. What was each killing if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now. Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Let's finish this, Altair. Okay. Sport expertise, damage, new weapon gained, extra throwing knife. Okay. Paling berapa? Nggak nyampe banyak amat. Alright, kita dari sini aja. Oke, kita harus ke Jarussalem teman-teman. Jadi kita langsung aja ke Jarussalem.
Ensure your first attack is also your last.
Kita fast travel aja. Jarussalem ke outskirts bubur ya, weh. Ke Buriau aja deh yang dekat. Oke, ini dia. Kita sambil Buriau. Kita disuruh kemana? Oke, Middle District ya teman-teman. Jadi gue bakal selesain semua viewpoint sama save citizennya. Jadi gue bakal skip sampai itu semua udah selesai. Oke? Oke teman-teman, udah selesain semua viewpoint sama save citizennya. Jadi kita langsung aja ke main mission kita. Kita langsung kesini aja nih, pickpocket. Let's go. Dekat. Oh, di dalam tuh. Di dalam tuh. Kita naik aja. Sepertinya di dalam ya. Di dalam teman-teman. Kita ke dalam aja. Oke, kita drop.
Leave now.
kita orang-orang.
Take the map I've given you and see that the guards are placed accordingly. We'll be safe enough during the procession. It's the burial that worries me. Easy for our enemies to hide amongst the crowd.
If you're so concerned,
Itu
why
Templar,
not post your own men? Search the site yourselves.
Our presence here has caused enough chaos. I can only imagine how the people would react seeing Crusader soldiers marching across their holy ground.
Then perhaps you should not attend at all.
He was our friend and brother, and we will honor him as he passes from this world. You insult me by suggesting otherwise.
I'll post the men. I don't want trouble either.
Then stop trying to make it and do as you've been asked.
Oke. Jadi dia yang harus kita pickpocket ya teman-teman. Banyak banget lagi orang-orang yang kayak gini. Oke, berhasil teman-teman. Jadi kita langsung aja misi selanjutnya, yang paling dekat ya. Sini dulu aja nih, Informer Assassination Challenge. Let's go. Oke teman-teman, gue udah sampai di bawah tadi orangnya. Oke, ini dia.
Safety and peace,
Safety
Master.
and peace.
Have you seen all the vile Templars in town? I have been ordered to kill as many as I can before the burial of your latest victim, Majd Udin. I am sure if it were your mission, it would be done in no time. I have learned much while looking for those Templars. I will share valuable information with you when you get back.
Oke, udah mulai. Kita masuk. Oh iya. Udah berapa orang? Astaga, ada 5 orang dong. Kayak kemarin dong. Jangan sampai kayak expose. Let's go. Mana dulu ya? Sini dulu nih. Saya kan. Ya nggak bisa. Sini. Altair. Oh itu dia orangnya. Oh Templar yang harus kita bunuh.
No, you don't understand. I have
Oke,
nothing.
mana? Oke, mana lagi dia? Oh di sebelah semua. Naik tangga aja tenaga cepat. Hemat tenaga dan waktu. Dia di bawah. That's him. Gue udah kayak assassin beneran dari atas. Oke, 2 selesai. Mana lagi nih? Oke, kita harus ngeblend. Nggak boleh terang-terangan. Tidak. Ada dia. Harus ini nih, asli. Kamu tuh apa? Ya orang ini juga kesini nih. Nanti gue dijorokin sama aja kayak expose dong gua. Astaga, harus sabar. Permisi. Astaga, ada dia. Oke. Beres. 3 down.
Of Jerusalem, we stand upon a threshold.
Point. All I ask is
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin
Iya,
verme.
sabar.
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Gözünüzü dört.
Oke. 4 beres. 1 lagi teman-teman. Oke, gue deg-degan. Oke, semua selesai. Jadi kita langsung balik aja laporan. Nanti ketahuan. Masih ada 2 menit 30 detik tuh. Oke, udah naik. Drop. Oke, mantap.
I know now why I joined our clan. Just to be in your presence is a gift from God. This is what I have learned about Robert's men. They are well prepared for battle. To fight them all at once would be unwise. Better to let them chase you for a while before striking back. But it is disrespectful for me to tell a master how he should behave in combat. Forgive me,
It's
master.
alright. Don't face all Robert's men at once. Oke, kita nggak boleh menghadapi satu-satu anak buahnya si Robert, teman-teman. Robert de Sablé yang pertama kali menyerang Masyaf, teman-teman. Masih hidup ya tadi ya. Kita kesini dulu aja nih. Eavesdropping. Let's go. Oke, teman-teman, gue udah mau sampai. Itu udah di bawah. Tapi di mana? Oh, itu tuh. Tapi kita harus cari tempat duduk. Oh, ini tempat duduk. Kita duduk di sini.
No reason for doing
Kita bisa.
Did you see them? No, but I've heard the whispers. Is it true? Crusader knights in Jerusalem?
It is.
And?
Different from the others. Finely dressed and bearing expensive gifts.
We should relieve them of this burden.
They've made camp near David's citadel, close to the cemetery.
To attend the funeral?
So it seems.
Ini ditutupin dong.
Then let us visit their camp while they pay their respects.
Oke, Robert will be attending at a funeral. Oke, Robert bakal hadirin upacara pemakaman, teman-teman. Oke, tahu di mana pemakamannya? Di sini kayaknya. Atau juga sih. Oke, kita kesini aja. Informer Archer Stealth Assassination Challenge. Let's go. Oke, teman-teman, gue udah mau sampai. Itu dia ada di bawah. Kita lompat ke lampunya nih.
What the fool?
What the fuck?
Altair, my
Yes.
friend, you must help me. Malik has tasked me with killing several archers posted in the region, so that our brothers might move around more easily. Normally, it wouldn't be a problem, but this funeral has everyone on edge. The city guard has dispatched its best men to keep the peace, and I simply don't have the skill to remove them. I'd ask 2 favors of you then. First, to kill the bowmen, and second, do not tell Malik of my failure. In exchange, I'll see what I can learn of Robert's plans.
Oke, tenang aja. Gue gak bakal kasih tau Malik. Ada 4 dong archernya. Kira-kira juga dong. Oke, jangan sampai ke expose, teman-teman. Udah di atas lagi. Kaget gue. Oke, itu dia. Tunggu udah kesana aja, teman-teman. Ada ting-nong. Jangan sampai dia ngeliat gue, teman-teman. Agak lama ya, untung ada waktunya, teman-teman. Ya, tetap. Nah, gitu. One down. 3 more go. Ya Allah, samping lo ada tangga loh. Nah, gitu. Cakep. Ya, nggak usah naikin di situ. Oke, ada dia.
Often spoke of, never acted upon. But
Oke,
today
ini.
is different.
Biar
Crusader
jarak jauh.
knights walk the streets of Jerusalem and
oke,
not
oke.
in occupation. In their hearts. And
Sial,
so we must see,
dia cuma muter doang.
begin a dialogue, make amends. Together, we might finally bring truth to the ever ephemeral
Oke,
promise.
kira gua gagal, teman-teman. Gak beres, satu lagi.
People of Jerusalem, we
Oh, satunya
stand
dibalik
upon a
ini.
threshold. To cross it is to usher in an age of peace between all men. Embrace these Christian soldiers as you would a brother. Welcome them with open arms.
Oke, 3 beres.
This way,
Kaget gua,
we might
gagal.
forgive the sins of the past and bring about a better tomorrow.
Satu lagi, teman-teman.
For too long,
Enak pakai throwing knife. Ini yang terakhir ada di mana? Oh, itu. Gimana caranya? Kalau gue dari atas pasti kelihatan dari bawah. Oke, gue turun ke bawah aja, teman-teman. Gak apa-apa, 1 bar doang. Itu dia berat. Cepet. Oh, high profile.
I have nothing.
Beres sudah, teman-teman. Cepat.
How reckless can one get?
I'm forever grateful for your aid. Malik would never have forgiven
Yes.
me. Here's what I've learned. For a man such as myself, a direct assault in the cemetery would be impossible. There's simply too many guards. Instead, I'd look to blend in with the scholars who are sure to be in attendance. It may not be the most direct approach, but it's certainly safer.
Baiklah, terima kasih. Blend with some scholars during the funeral. Oke, kita harus ngeblend sama scholars waktu nanti di upacara pemakamannya itu teman-teman. Interrogation, let's go. Dekat ini sih, jadi nggak perlu gue skip. Tapi lihat mana ya, lupa gue. Aduh, harus manjat-manjat juga teman-teman. Ini ada tangga ya Allah. Siap, udah mau nyampe.
For too long we have drawn lines across the land, spilled the blood of those we once called friends. We have all suffered because of this. But now we are offered a chance at redemption, a chance to begin anew. Let us make peace with the Crusaders. Let us live as one. We must be strong, we must be brave, and we must find the courage to face those we once called our enemies and now instead call them friends. The Crusaders come to Jerusalem, bringing with them an opportunity to end the fighting, to stop the war. That we may stand as one, we must not turn them away.
Oke, udah selesai dia ngomongnya teman-teman. Kita ikutin aja. Takkan Altair dikatel. Oke, di sini aman guys. Pasti ada om itu ikut juga, ikut berantem. Oh om berantem ya. Astaga, digambar loh. Lo nggak usah ikutan dong.
You speak of peace, but your words are hollow.
No, I speak the truth. Why would you say other?
You're a Templar.
So I am.
Then you are also a liar and a fraud, just like your master. Where is he? What does he intend?
It's peace he seeks, I swear it. And the proof is in his actions. A Christian at a Muslim's funeral. We want an end to all of this.
Only because it serves your needs.
This is a noble thing we want. The land will be united beneath our banner.
United through force. You'd enslave us all.
It is for the best.
No, it's not. And so long as my brothers and I breathe, you will not succeed.
Farewell, my friend. What are our true motives? Malah kita nanya. Oke, ini dia teman-teman. Jadi tinggal terakhir nih sebelum kita return to beliau, kita lari-lari dulu. Proof of Reach Challenge. Let's go. Oke teman-teman, gue udah mau sampai.
Good to see you, brother.
1 menit.
I trust you're here for the funeral.
1 menit dong.
For Robert, rather. I've kept my eyes and ears open, but I've nothing to report. Things are quiet here. Perhaps Tariq has seen or heard something you can use. He's stationed not far from here. Go to him. See what knowledge he has.
Baiklah, my friend. Dia ada di mana? Allah Akbar juga. Kita harus sprinto. Tak banget lo. Oke, kita harus cepat teman-teman, jauh pula. Hop. Kemana tayo? Mantap. Terus kemana? Oh, mantap. Oke, ini dia di mana? Oh, itu dia di bawah.
Excellent timing, Altair. I found something you'll find quite useful.
Apa itu?
Orders for Robert's guards. This map I've made will show you where he intends to station
Kita dapat map.
Put it to good use.
Detailing Robert's position during the funeral. Baiklah, kita langsung aja ke burial. Let's go, my friend. Oke teman-teman, udah sampai di burial. Mantap. Malik.
Safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Upon you as well.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
Robert de Sablé is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. I won't give him the chance to continue his campaign.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly, you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sablé and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik.
Then tell me.
Robert and his Templars walk the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Muallim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better.
Oke. Dikasih izin sama Malik, teman-teman. Ambil.
Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
Si Malik ternyata baik juga, teman-teman.
Fast forwarding memory.
Yang tadinya marah. Kalau ketemu Altair, debat. Jadi tangannya si Malik itu hilang gara-gara si Altair, teman-teman, di Solomon Temple. Oke, Majd-ud-Din funeral. Kita harus ke sana. Oke, benar kan? Dugaan bakal di situ. Oke, kita langsung ke sini aja, teman-teman. Sampai ketemu di sana. Sebentar. Oke, teman-teman, gue udah sampai. Itu dia funeralnya. Mungkin udah lag. Ya udah. Kita lompat ke sana aja. Katanya kita harus ngeblend sama scholars. Entah itu scholarsnya di mana, teman-teman. Gue bingung. Cari scholarsnya di mana ya? Di bawah kita lah. Oh, ada scholarnya. Atau di luar? Sebentar, teman-teman. Biar sukses. Di sini nggak ada scholarsnya. Scholars. Dari luar ya scholarsnya ya. Kita nggak boleh langsung masuk dari atap gitu. Coba cari dulu. Ini ada yang curiga. Scholarsnya di mana, woi? Astaga, nggak ada. Nggak ada loh.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin verme.
Kita udah nggak bisa lari-larian lagi, lompat-lompat lagi. Karena kita udah masuk ke ancestor memory.
Amen. We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majduddin.
Amin.
Taken too soon from this world. I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world. It is only natural, like the rising and the setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did.
Armornya
know
bagus.
That one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
Oke, kita harus ngapain ini? Oh, lagi berdoa.
Amin.
Amin.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice might be done!
Oke, kita ketahuan. Ternyata pintar juga teman-teman Templar-Templarnya. Apa karena kita nggak pakai scholars ya teman-teman? Oke, ada Archer. Gue bakal deal dulu sama Archer ya. Astaga, dia malah lari. Masih naik loh. Oke, down. Cari Archer yang lainnya. Oh, itu dia. Kalau di Archer ribet teman-teman. Oke, mantap juga. Allah, jadi naik. Ada suara cewek ya? Oh, jangan-jangan itu cewek lagi. Allahu Akbar. Kita terjatuh guys. Kita akan bangkit lagi. Itu tempatnya best. Kita akan jatuhin nih, supaya kita nggak perlu pakai pedang terus. Allah Allah Allah. Ampun bang, orang ramean. Simen semua. Cintet. Mantap jiwa. Ayo sinilah yuk. Tuh, kan bisa meninggal deh. Ayo naik deh. Tuh kan meninggal. Kalau jeng turun. Astaga. Oh, dia nggak bisa dong. Turun mbak. Gua nggak tahu asal manggil lagi. Tapi suaranya cewek. Allah. Yalah, karena saya laki-laki, mari kita fight. Maju sini. Sakit loh. Damage-nya ya Allah. Nggak nahan. Maju. You pay for that. Allah. Iya, suaranya kayak suara cewek. Yakin gue cewek teman-teman. Oh, 2 bar. Maaf. Oke, nah prajurit kecil. Oke, tinggal kamu. Nggak kena loh. Allah. Oh, bisa dibunuh sih? Oh, kita suruh counter terus kali. Gua counter.
I would see your eyes before you die.
I sense you expected someone else.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Muallim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Asa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You were not my target. I will not take your life.
Ready.
You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll see.
Ya, jadi dia dibiarin kabur, teman-teman. Siapa itu namanya Artair? Orang kenalan. Artair. Kita harus lanjut ke Buriau. Gak ada pasukan yang ngejar juga soalnya. Oke, jadi sampai ketemu di Buriau, teman-teman. Teman-teman, gue udah sampai. Kita naik ke atas aja. Mantap.
Was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sablé was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman. Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on Robert. We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy. Against us.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
Okay, Robert was never at the funeral. Ride to Arsuf and find Robert. Arsuf, setahu gue ini cuma ada 3 tempat doang. Damas, terus apa lagi ya? Damas, Jarussalem, sama Akkad. Ini ada Arsuf. Jadi kita suruh ke Arsuf, teman-teman. Langsung ke Arsuf ya. Aduh, jauh sekali. Sebentar, teman-teman. Cek. Oke teman-teman, ternyata gue udah rekaman hampir 40 menitan. Jadi itu gue bakal lanjutin di next video aja. Yes, takutnya kelamaan teman-teman. Salah for Arsuf and Assassinate Robert. Jadi di Robert bukan di Jarussalem. Jadi kita ternyata dijebak teman-teman. Dan ternyata itu perempuan. Oke, jadi terima kasih banyak buat kalian semua yang udah nonton video gue kali ini. Dan sampai jumpa di next video.